So today we're going to talk about the things that Henry got for his, how old are you?
4.
His 4th birthday. I think it's really fun to share like what you're getting your kid for their birthday because it gives people ideas that they might not have thought of. And obviously a lot of these are tailored to his interests and like ability level and stuff, but if your kid is a similar age and has similar interests, they might like these things too. What do you want to show them first? Okay, so Henry asked for a remote control dump truck, and Casey found this. It is, what kind of truck is it?
A front loader.
It's a front end loader. And what's the like control part of it? It's got a button. I'm gonna push the button. So it makes driving sounds. So it's up and down. And the other one. And a scoop. That's really cool. Okay, we're gonna set it aside for a minute. Oh, it does turn off. I see. Okay. Anyway, so that's really fun. It's not like he still has to push it around. We had some issues with the idea of him just like sitting while the toy did the work. This is a lot more interactive and I think appropriate for his age level. So super good compromise.
This is my jump rope.
Do you want to show us your jump roping skills?
Yeah.
Okay, so as for some reason jump ropes were something that Henry got really curious about, and I kept trying to explain it to him, and finally I was like, let's just get him one. So that was just a fun little thing to open. He wants to show you his jump roping. He's working on it. Okay, let's see. Nice.
You did it.
You did it. One of the things that I have really wanted to get him is a subscription box called Raddish, and it's a kids cooking box. So every month you get a selection of cooking tools and recipes and all kinds of like things to kind of help you teach your kids to cook and have fun cooking with your kids. So the subscription box didn't come on his birthday, so I made sure we had a few things to open so we could explain it to him and things that he could use along with it. So there's 3, but I think we just have 2 right here. These are his 2 like kids safe knives. We got these on Amazon. I can link them for you guys. They're really safe. It's very like hard to hurt yourself with them. They cut on the push, so when they're like moving away, they're at their sharpest, which feels really good. What do you think? Do they work really well?
Yeah.
What kinds of things have you cut with them so far?
I don't remember.
Maybe some cucumbers?
Yep.
What else? I'm trying to think. You've cut your egg, your pancakes. We've used them quite a bit actually. And they work really well and they feel really safe.
Yeah.
Right? We would never do that with a sharp real knife, right? That would cut us.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay, so that was something that he opened on his birthday. And along with that, I made him this little chef's hat. Can you put this on for everybody? Can I put it on you? Just for fun. So I can link it was a free pattern, so I can link that below too. It looks great. So Chef Henry, today your box came. You want to show everybody what's in the box?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move this down here for just a second. In your first box you get an apron, so he got his Raddish kids apron and a tool. So what tools did you get in the April box?
Remember.
What are these?
Chopper?
Yeah, they're kind of a chopper. They're bench scrapers. And 2, this one's made to like scrape the bowl, and this one you can cut dough with. It's a little set. He's so excited to make the biscuits because that's what we use those with, right? There's 3 little recipes. Each one has like pictures in the instructions and in the ingredients and the tool list. So it's like very, very kid friendly. I looked at several different types of these, and this was the most appropriate I felt for the younger age group. Yeah, so there's recipes. You get a tool every time. There's a bonus recipe that's like sent to you digitally every time. You get the shopping list emailed to you, and it's in the box. They come with little like cards that are like conversation things to talk about at the table while you're eating. And every box has a theme. So the April box is the spring picnic box. So the recipes are all kind of like picnicky food that you can take. And my favorite part, because I used to be a Girl Scout, is that each box comes with a little patch that you can sew onto the apron. So after he's done all of the spring picnic recipes, he earns the badge. So I think that's really fun. Is that everything about the cooking thing? Are you excited? We haven't cooked. Actually, we have cooked because we did the bonus recipe yesterday. He made a fruit salad, and one of the really cool things about it was they add a lot of, like, adults are always looking for recipes that say like super quick, one bowl, not a lot of tools or dishes. For him, it's kind of the opposite. I was really excited that they had like you zest a lime and you squeeze the lime, and so there's all these little tools that you're getting out and like things that you may not have thought to have him use. We used a vegetable peeler. It was like all kinds of things, and so he's getting exposed to all those different kitchen tools and learning how to use them, right? Was it fun and yummy?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the chef. Okay, we got all of our cooking tools out. Should we get out the ingredients? What do we need? Flour.
Yeah.
Let's get all this stuff. Okay, so turning on the oven is something we only do with a grown-up, but today you get to do it. You get to push bake and restart. Oh, push it till it goes. There you are. Nice. Then we're gonna go 4. 2, 5. Flour. 2.5 cups. Can you hand me the measuring cups?
What size do you need?
I need the biggest one, and I need the half cup.
This one.
The half cup's the one in the bottom of that stack.
This is the half cup.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You can pour that in the bowl.
The flour is flat. The flour is a mesa now.
Baking powder. Now I need the measuring spoon.
See the mesa that I made with the flour?
I do. Where'd you learn what a mesa is?
That time we learned about mesas. Well, one time I can remember things from a long time, from days ago.
Yeah? Okay, there's everybody, that's the baking powder.
Does that go in the bowl?
Mm-hmm. That's what makes it fluffy.
Does the baking powder get mixed in?
This we used up. Can you put that in the trash?
What's this?
It's just the empty bag from the baking powder. We just used it all. Alright, there's the sugar. Mix that in. Or I guess pour it in. And then we need the salt. How much salt? 1 teaspoon.
I want to mix it all in and then pour everything in and I'll mix it in the mixer.
You can start mixing it. You have to add 1 more teaspoon of salt.
1 more teaspoon of salt. That's salt?
That's it.
That's salt. Do we add the flour yet? I add the flour.
That was the first thing we added.
Now do we do milk?
Yeah, it says we have to cut the butter into into small cubes. You want to come over here and cut the butter?
Yeah,
Cutting board?
I got the knives. Push, push. Oh,
That worked?
it got stuck to the chopper.
Here, you pour it in.
Oh, whoa, it turned on. It got all Mickey Dixie.
You can wipe your hands on your apron if you get messy.
It's all getting all the flowers wet.
Good. It says, stir until flour is fully incorporated and a soft dough forms.
It's just like that my mom made.
Here, let me show you. You want to really make sure you're like getting all the stuff from the edges mixed in. Want another turn?
Yeah.
It's like what then? What am I saying? It's like that time we made what?
That time we made butter cookies.
Oh yeah.
Makes the recipe said that the mixture should mix the cookie mix until soft dough formed.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
Same thing? That makes sense.
soft dough formed.
Yeah, that looks really good. Still a little clump here.
And we need this to scrape it off the bowl.
Yes.
Where's the bowl? Where's the bowl? Why do we take this all out?
Because we're going to shape it into biscuits. So it tells you to flatten it into like a big square. It says to make it 8 inches by 8 inches.
I can't make it a square.
I'm going to help you. And we're going to make the square kind of like the same shape as the cutting board. So straight edges here, and then use your hands to kind of make straight edges at the bottom and top. And we got to flatten it out because it's still too tall.
This is gonna be a big sandwich.
Well, we're going to cut it into smaller pieces.
It's a square.
Lines. Let me mark the lines very lightly, and then you can cut along them. Does that sound like a good idea?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you follow those with that and cut all the way through? Doesn't have to be perfect, but somewhere around there.
Can I put it in the oven?
Come here.
Is the oven on?
It's on, and it actually beeped earlier to tell us that it's the right temperature, and it says it's the right temperature, so it's ready for us. Are you ready for it? Okay, come on. The oven is hot on the inside, but it's not hot on the outside, so we can touch the handle to open it.
I can't.
Okay,
It's too hard.
that's good, because a grown-up should always help. Step back a little bit, be very careful. Everything inside the oven is really hot. I don't think you can reach, Henry. Is it okay if I put it in?
Yeah.
Because the door gets in your way. Sorry about that. It's probably best that that's a grown-up job anyway. We need to set a timer. Let's look at our recipe. For 18 to 20 minutes. So we'll set the timer for 18. The timer button is here, so push timer. And then we're going to push 1. Oops. 1, 2. And then start.
This one?
Yep. timer will beep when it says the biscuits might be ready. Henry made a little snake out of the leftover dough, and we're gonna put it in the oven and see how it bakes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Biscuits turned out like this. Snake made it. And having a balloon break. Henry mixed up the sauce that goes on the sandwiches. It's supposed to have Dijon mustard, but we had stone ground, so that's what that is. Now we just have to wait for our biscuits to cool so we can cut them and put it all together. Cool, cool, cool. Henry, how's the snake?
Mmm.
What's it taste like? Snake or biscuit?
Snake. Don't say yucky. Wouldn't it?
Some people eat snakes. Really? They cook them and stuff.
Well, snakes don't not something that should be and
So we have to cut these, like, see this one that I cut? We have to cut it this way. It's really tricky, so I'm gonna like get it a little started. This is the whole adage that I want to record it on. Okay. That's working really well.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe I hold and you cut and we can get them all cut that way?
Yeah.
Do we have a real chef in here?
Yeah, I made.
Do you want to eat the rest of your snake?
And if it, you know, and we made a snake, and I made a snake biscuit.
Snake biscuit. Pretty good biscuit.
Okay. Is that your plate?
That's my plate.
Okay. Thanks, Dad.
Welcome.
Bite in, Henry. Tell us how it is. Hard to...
You can't unhinge your jaw? You want Dad to squish it for you?
Yeah, I can't open my book.
Well, just bite the edge. There you go.
I can't get.
Holy shit, he cooked all this.
That's crazy. You did the whole thing. Dad's gonna have one.
How is it, Dad?
Pretty yummy.